Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to 007 First Light, where we are insufferable tough St. John Smythe, and we're here in fancy Vietnam resort The Pearl, looking for our good chum Damien. It appears that our villa is this way somewhere, possibly the Loy Villa? Lead the way, miss. We'll have a good old explore today.
There's a package waiting for you inside your villa.
Oh good.
It arrived this morning. Enjoy your time at the Pearl, Mr. Smythe.
I most certainly will.
You are a little too good at that.
At what?
Being a bit of a bellend.
Oh, what can I say? Just seems to come naturally.
Now, here's a thought that's literally just occurred to me. We don't know who Damien's target is. Here, at the villa. Here at the Pearl. What if it's St. John Smythe? What if we're the target? That would be most awkward for old Damo. What was it our job was again? We left the music industry. Oh yeah, we run a courier service, don't we? So we're not in the green energy field, same as the previous two people that Damien wants to connect his crimes to. So potentially it's not us. Oh, it's a package from Q. Nice. I was worried it might be a package from Damien.
I think I'm going to enjoy this place.
Yeah. Does look nice. After all the chaos of last episode, it would be nice to just have a stroll around and do some exploration. Maybe a bit of sneaking today. But I don't know if my heart can take any more frantic shootouts like last time. What you got for me, Q?
What is it?
Just open it.
A new toy?
Q-Track, a smart bug, designed to protect assets in the field.
That's new.
Once inside the bloodstream, it tracks location, heart rate, and vital signs for up to 24 hours, before it's then broken down by the body.
And the glasses?
Q-glasses. They see everything, recording it back here at MI6.
So you see what I see.
Yep. I get to live vicariously through you for the next 24 hours.
But why?
Once you get eyes on the potential targets, I can confirm it's them through the glasses.
Wonderful.
Pop them on. We're live.
Good stuff. Yes, I am this handsome.
Hang on. Ah, yeah. That ego of yours is fogging up the lens.
Touché.
Right. Enough tech talk. I need to calibrate the glasses.
So, how do we do this? Do we need to look around with them? What have we here?
Compliments of the Tranquility Cave. All organic, gluten, and cruelty-free. That's some next-level spa stuff.
Great. At least I'll smell good when Damien shows up.
Very good. Inspect the other hotel perks. So yeah, Q-Vision is helping with this, the old watch, but it's the glasses that are doing the heavy lifting for old Money Penny.
Shush buds. Always wanted a pair of those.
Well, if you're lucky, I'll bring you back a pair.
This pair. What else have we got? We've got a view.
Whoa. That's beautiful.
I know. Something else, right?
Okay, glasses calibrated. Time to get eyes on that ledger, so we can find out who it is Webb is here to kill.
There was another thing to look at though. I guess that's not important now the glasses are calibrated. But still, it would have been mildly interesting. Was it this, perhaps? It might have been. It might just have been, yep, here's some posh booze. Is that glass got some beverage in it? It looks like it has. Why would you leave a half-empty glass out when new guests are arriving? Either way, we need to get to the ledger. There'll probably be some green energy magnate on there that we need to protect from Damien. And we got the Banner of Acorns. I knew there'd be some sort of collectible around here. I am worried there's going to be some sort of combat here at some point. You can already see the potential layout as we sneak behind this sofa and round the corner. And potentially we jump over this barrier at some point. Also, there's that thing down there, that fan that can be overloaded. You wouldn't have an item down there that you can overload if it wasn't
Money penny.
potentially required.
Eyes on Damien yet?
Traced him to an airport in Farnborough. Boarded a private plane to Singapore with 5 other men that I haven't been able to identify yet.
If you'd like to follow me, Mr. Smythe, reception is this way.
Thank you, my dear.
So, what do people do for fun at the Pearl?
Depends. Some guests prefer to simply just be during their time here. We also offer a traditional healing ceremony, which is very popular with our guests. It completely realigns the body's spiritual energy.
Sounds intense. I won't cry, will I?
Many do.
I think I'd rather repress.
So, no one
Here
particularly
we are.
suspicious around.
Reception is right over there. My colleague will help you get signed in.
Be nice to revisit here during the next Hitman game, but I don't know if that's allowed.
Tell me you're not checking out.
I'm being upgraded, actually.
Of course you are. You must be important.
Very.
The Emperor Villa will be ready shortly. Please make yourself comfortable while you wait.
Oh, I'll do that, thank you.
I didn't catch your name.
I didn't give it.
Attractive
Challenge.
mystery woman 1, St. John Smythe. Nil. Eyes on the ledger, James.
Right, yeah. Ledger. On it.
Yeah, is the ledger here? Ah, you've got it.
Afternoon. Here to sign the ledger. Make my stay official.
Mr. Smythe, we've been expecting you.
Give it a flick through so I can get a look at names.
Sign here, please.
Got what I need. Running a check.
All done. Enjoy your stay with us, sir.
No, you don't have to tell me twice.
Okay. Got 3 profiles that fit Caliban's MO.
Of course we
Ramon
have.
Hernandez, billionaire philanthropist. Geneticist Teresa Lorca, who you just met. And Ellis White, bit of a rock star scientist.
Let's go find our 3 potentials.
It's going to be the real rockstar scientist that we're looking at. I can feel it in my spy bones. But we should probably go and speak to Teresa Lorca once again. That seems like vitally important activity. Can we see what's going on in Q-Lens? No, I guess we just have to stroll around till we find our friends.
We do hope you enjoy your food.
Just had Q in my ear. Don't use the dart or laser on anyone we need to bug. They can interfere with the Q-Track's functionality.
Q doesn't want me to have any fun.
Oh, bear that in mind. Probably. Now, what's this eavesdropping point all about?
Oh, that reminds me. Need to get to the Hung Villa before the day is out. It's overgrown. I couldn't get to it before Mr. Hernandez arrived here.
Longman, say hello for me.
Of course. See you later.
Bingo! Ramon's in the Hung Villa.
You know, I do have eyes and ears too.
Anywho, Ramon's villa's on the same side of the resort as yours.
Good. Why am I not in the Hung Villa? There's a penis joke to be made there. It's right at Bond Street. I guess we'll just shuffle off this way. We're probably not allowed at the Hung Villa because we're not Mr. Hernandez. So what do we have in the other direction? The Velvet Lantern Bar. And then down here we've got... Let's see. Well, it tells us the Hung Villa's down there. What are these lads thinking about?
These people talk about expensive yachts and private islands like you and I talk about the weather. It's wild. You know, I swept the exterior of the place this morning, and there's a potential security issue with that cliff face. Someone could scale it, get onto the villa grounds. Should I raise the issue with Hernandez or not?
Nah. Ramon stays at the Hung Villa every time we come in. He won't move. Doesn't like change.
Fair enough.
Sounds like there's a quieter way into the villa, round to the rear of it.
Let's go take a look.
Let's. That does seem like the path of less resistance. We could bluff our way in through the front door, and that would be fun. Because it's always good to see what lines Bond's going to come up with, but a sneaky quiet route sounds promising as well.
Whoever it is that's in there.
So that's the main way in.
Could be Ramon's place.
Just thinking that myself.
If we go this way, will this take us to the cliff?
Stay on point, James. There's nothing down there.
Okay, I was going to say it's certainly taken us somewhere, but no. So let's have a look around here then. No, we're moving away from Hernandez here, so let's go back. So, cliff face. I guess it's not right there because security is there, so it's probably back up near this bar. The Lotus Bar. But then there's our villa up there. Maybe it's up there. Maybe it's up by our villa. Because I'm not seeing anything obvious here, and it wouldn't be very stealthy to just climb up the wall there in front of everyone. If we go back to our villa... Okay, we're being met by invisible walls there. So maybe I'm incorrect, and it is just somewhere down below. Maybe I'm best off talking to people near the entrance. And then
Hi
Bond
there.
will glance in the direction and be like, oh, there it might be. Hello, miss. Just saying hi. Very well. Because, yeah, climbing up here isn't going to be top stealth, is it? We can't brush our way through everyone here and get in. But down here we've got the security.
How may I help you, sir?
I'm looking for a guest. Ellis White. Know where I might find him?
Yes, of course. He and his group of, very enthusiastic friends were gathered over by the Velvet Lantern Bar last time I saw them.
Excellent. What about Teresa?
I don't suppose you know where I can find a guest of yours, a Miss Teresa Lorca?
Ah, yes, Miss Lorca. I am afraid I haven't seen her on my rounds today.
All right, thanks. Sure she's around here somewhere. Wouldn't happen to know what she was in town for.
Miss Lorca was here for the Ocean Action Convention. Gave a wonderful speech, if I may say so. A deeply inspiring talk.
Noted. Thanks. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks, miss.
Moneypenny, what have you got for me on White?
Crux Magazine's 2025 Man of the Year. They call him Mr. Magnetic. Developed a liquid that binds microplastic particles to separate them from water so that they can be safely removed. Made him a very rich man.
Wait, it's just here, isn't it? Bloody hell. So, we're in. Now, where's our man? Because we need to get some Q-track into him.
Doing what he does best. Living like a king, smoking cigarettes and knocking back the ball. Man's a character.
So yeah, top up his bourbon with a bit of Q-track.
Now that we know Ramon is up there, what's the plan?
Find a way up and convince him to swallow this tracker.
And if he doesn't?
Haven't thought that far ahead.
It's unbelievable. Pink sky, golden ocean. I mean, this place is something else. I feel like I'm getting paid to supervise sunsets. Ramon, yeah, he's great. A bit eccentric. And yesterday he sent everyone for massages. My spine cracked in places I didn't even know existed. All right, I'll bring you a souvenir. You too. Give the kids a hug for me.
Stay out my way,
Tell them Dad's
security.
living the dream.
Or I'll crack your spine in places that you didn't know existed. There he goes. Oh. Now what? Okay, it doesn't seem to have helped. Coming up there. Can we shuffle along the edge here, though? Oh, we can. Good. That'll help. But now what? Hoppity pop. That's what. And then another dangle. And a jump. Good. We might not have to rearrange any security today. Now we're in the foliage, which is excellent news. Keeps us covered. Can we climb up there somewhere?
No,
Maybe. Oh, there is a Securo man there.
What?
You haven't seen shit, mate.
Hey, who's there?
There's no one here. I'm concealed. Why was there a bit of greenery there where I wasn't concealed? That's odd. Yeah, it's just one sort of dry patch.
Because life is cruel, my friend. And you and I draw the shortest, shittiest straws.
50-year-old whiskey out of a Fabergé
Here we go.
while smoking cigars.
Which it usually is.
Which it usually is.
It's going well.
This time it's
And we're up.
Yes, I'm still here. Sure thing. I'll hold a
Okay.
little longer.
Security.
Time to talk to Ramon.
Ramon Hernandez!
We're just walking in.
Who the hell are you?
That's him, James.
Now relax. I'm not here to cause trouble.
Keep your hands where we can
Not so sure this was a good idea.
You better have a good reason to be here.
I'm with MI6. We believe your life is in danger.
We're just going to straight up chat to him.
Wrong. It's your life that's in danger.
Help me out, Moneypenny.
Whoever you're talking to,
Agua
say your
Verde.
goodbyes.
Tell him we know about Agua Verde.
Agua Verde. We know about your connection to Agua Verde.
Stand down. You have 30 seconds.
The terrorist Caliban. We think you're his next target.
I'm always somebody's next target. A simple phone call would have sufficed, Mr.
Call me James. And it wouldn't have because I wouldn't have been able to give you this. Swallow it. Allows us to track you and your vitals for 24 hours.
And after 24 hours?
You piss it out, I stop the bad guys, and we all go home.
Give it here.
I was not expecting this approach. Or him just
Now,
willing
if
to
you'll excuse
swallow
me,
it.
I need a cigarette to calm my nerves.
But there we go.
Mi casa es su casa, James.
Oh, cool. Thanks. And we got Achieve, the Quiet Man. Well, a challenge.
Vaya con Dios, James.
I wonder if that challenge is just sneak in without causing any chaos.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
I've not really looked much at the challenges. Mostly because I don't want spoilers. Pacifist. Interesting. So, yeah, there's a certain amount of replayability on the go here. Enter the villa without being detected. Yeah. So potentially you could do some sort of Silent Assassin-esque playthrough. Is that a collectible for me?
The cards have spoken.
And with that out of the way, I guess I'm allowed to just leave now because he's cool with us. I don't know what Agua Verde is all about, but it's all fine, I think. So we could have snuck up this way, maybe, from somewhere. Ooh, a card. The Under of Bells. Hi, security. Good job there, keeping your man safe. So that's gone well. Let's look for Ellis or Teresa. I'd much rather pronounce it Teresa.
How'd you get in here?
Give
Quite
it silly.
easily.
That's Ramon tracked.
2 to go.
Damien's boarded a commercial flight to Halong Bay. Tickets were booked under aliases. It's a 4-hour journey.
I better find and bug the rest of our targets.
Yeah, I like to give the name a bit of Spanish flair.
It's okay to leave their rooms like that. It's... honestly, I don't understand it. Don't suppose you want to go with me? To the party, I mean.
I can't. Working late, and I'm trying to get the Emperor Villa ready for Miss Loca. She's over at the Serenity space waiting on us to finish up.
No problem. Can blame a guy for trying.
And I appreciate it. Just not tonight. But perhaps another time?
Serenity Space. Sounds like a fancy name for the bathroom.
Let's hope not. Anyway, it's in the center of the resort.
So that's where yoga and such happens. And then we got the Velvet Bar, which is where Ellis is apparently hanging out.
That's her, Teresa Lorca. What's your plan?
Get close and apply it on her skin.
Interesting. Of course that's his plan. How are we going to get close?
I'm sorry, Mr. Smythe, but the Serenity space is full at the moment.
Very
I
well.
can have someone fetch you as soon as the spot becomes available.
I'll come back later.
Of course. Apologies again.
quite alright. We'll find a way in. And then I guess Ellis is down there somewhere, because that's probably the bar. But this looks like a little climb job. So, security's all over there somewhere. Can we just climb up and jump in the pool? I guess not.
Oh!
Don't mind me, madam. Just testing the waters.
Some people use their hand.
Now, can we climb up here? We can. Hello. You best be a hero and catch that for her.
Thanks. You again?
Genomic analysis of Merino-Bacter and its role in alginate biosynthesis.
Yeah, I'm in genetics. It's boring science stuff, Mr.
Oh, names now. John.
Teresa.
I like boring science stuff. Try me.
Okay then. You asked for it. Well, algae are inherently more efficient at carbon removal than terrestrial plants. Their entire surface is dedicated to the act of photosynthesis.
They absorb as much carbon as all the plants and trees on land combined.
Someone was paying attention in biology class.
Only to the parts that mattered most.
So, there's this particular strain of algae called Chlorella vulgaris that absorbs more CO2 than any other plant on the planet. That's why I'm here at the convention. To secure funding for this super strain I'm developing, which will be our most potent weapon against climate change. Potentially.
That's simple, huh?
That's simple.
How about another?
The Emperor Villa is ready for you, Mom.
They've got a habit of doing that, haven't they? Perhaps another time?
I'll hold you to it.
I should hope so.
She seems nice.
See you around, John.
All right, Romeo, snap out of it.
I do like a woman who experiments.
Jesus, James. Really?
Because she's a scientist.
Your new lady friend, Teresa Lorca, now tracked in the system.
Let's go find Mr. White.
Oh, I missed the bit where we actually put the stuff on then. I guess... Did we drop it onto the paper and then hand the paper to her? She has left some of it behind, but I guess that's okay. So, I guess there were other ways of sneaking in here, perhaps. Such as over here. Very well. Now let's go find Ellis. It is possible I'm overthinking things. And it's just going to be Teresa, who is the target. But it'd be fairly straightforward to make it the attractive woman who Bond has an interest in.
Easy now.
Mr. Smythe, good afternoon. How may I be of assistance?
I'm looking for a guest, a Mr. Ellis White. Wouldn't have to know where I could find the man.
Try the Velvet Lantern Bar. I came across them there earlier this morning.
So, Alice, where you at?
You know what else? The water's like glass, and the air actually smells clean. I'm telling you, even the towels feel like they're worth more money than my cars. It's easy to forget about bills, emails, and the rat race back in London here. Just sun, sea, and someone topping up your drink before you even notice it's low.
Oh, you'll love this. One of them came over when you were in the bathroom, invited me to come to a party at the Ocean View Bar with his famous friend, Ellis White. Looked him up. Apparently, he's a big deal in the eco-science world.
I hope you told him to get lost.
White is at the Ocean View Bar. Marked it for you on your Q lens.
Thanks.
Excellent. So where is that? That's to the left. Tranquility Cave is down here somewhere. Do we have any reason to go to the Tranquility Cave? I mean, we've got none to go now, but it might be worth scouting it because it could become important later. Okay, it's a cave. It's tranquil.
You might want to take a look at that stress aura around you.
Thanks, you look great too.
There's just so much aggression flowing through the villa. It froze my
Yoga storage key required.
Oh.
You've got the key.
We should head to the mainland this weekend if you're not doing anything.
What if?
A bunch of...
Okay, he's not distracted by that apparently. We might have blinded him, but he's not distracted.
A bunch of Asian...
There we go.
It'll be put to good use. Don't you worry.
There's a bunch of Asian...
I just want to nose around.
Headlining it. I'll send you some of their mixes. Tech transfer.
So, what are we finding in here, if anything?
Very sorry.
A laptop to switch the cave music. And a card. I figured there'd be a card.
Such a creep. Oh, that's right. Yes.
I'm going to assume that this place is relevant later. Now let's go find Ellis and his rowdy friends.
Can't come this way, bro.
Can't come that way. That's the Ocean View bar, though. What if I want to go to the bar? I guess more sneaking might be required.
Listen to me and listen carefully. You're my assistant. I don't care if I promised you the day
Afternoon.
off. This is your job.
Down,
Assist.
boy.
Make it happen.
Okay, so this guy's a bit of a knob, perhaps.
That's our target, Ellis White.
A man likes a drink. Q-Track still works if he swallows it, right?
You read my mind.
Kiss my toned ass.
Okay, that's what I was planning on doing to the first guy,
Guest
but
drop in an entire year. Oh, this should be great.
I don't think so.
Whoa.
Nobody
This
just
is
walks
a
up to
general
you.
admission, bro. VIP only.
You lost, man? Private party.
St. John Smythe. Big fan. It sounds like you got yourself a drink problem.
I manage. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, the bar. Apparently, my friends and I have been bothering some of the other guests, so they shut us down.
Oh, maybe I can help.
Maybe you can. I misplaced the keys to the minibar, and I'm getting thirsty. Would you mind taking a walk with my pal Jonty here to go fetch a new set? He'll show you where. Do that, I'm all yours. What do you say?
Happy to.
My man. Jonty, you're up.
Can't believe I'm doing this.
cool. Let's go,
Babysitting
Jonty.
the fanboy. Why
Hush
am I
you.
stuck walking you and those tiny shorts to the bar to get a set of keys I told them couldn't be got?
Just point me and my shorts in the right direction. I'll do the rest.
Easy for you to say, bro. I tried getting them earlier. Staff caught me. Made a total scene. They wanted to throw me out only for Ella stepping in. Now, if I so much as breathe near that storage room, they'd toss me out on my ass. So, anyway, go you.
I'll get it sorted. You sound South African. Or maybe I'm just assuming that you are, because Jonty sounds like a South African name to me.
Keys in the storage room behind the bar. Go get that bar key, buddy. I'll be right here waiting for you.
Hello.
Watch it religiously.
So let's see.
Everyone in this awful kitchen.
Let's get ourselves some chemicals.
I'll take all the wine, please. You know you're going to have to get rid of the barman first.
I know.
Imagine.
Time to order off menu.
Normally have to spend months on
Okay, so we could order
And all we have to do
a beverage.
is walk from our suites to the restaurant.
Because let's have a look. Yeah, that's keycard. Barkeep.
What can I get for you, sir?
Bottle of Blanc de Blanc Brut 83. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but we don't carry that one here at the Pearl, to my knowledge. Perhaps I can interest you in something else?
Let's be nice, but also press him further.
Look, the truth is, I'm planning to propose to my girl today. Have it all worked out, the ring, the words, everything. I just need that bottle to make it perfect. Help me make this day one she'll never forget.
All right, sir. I'll see what I can do.
You're a lifesaver.
Lucky girl. If she were real, of course.
Cool. You go and have a look for some Blanc de Blanc. and we will stroll in.
Every night since they've been here, it's the same thing. The American and his gang of friends drunk.
Okay, there's more people in here that we need to watch out
I've
for.
had so many guests ask me to do something about it, but I can't. Management tolerates it because he's spending so much
We can't
money to be here.
climb up there, it seems.
His money is louder than we.
We can open that door from this side, but I don't know if that will help us. Now, these two lads
Back at it again later tonight.
probably be bluffed.
You almost done there? Almost. Just a few more minutes and we should be good.
But we could also distract.
Okay, hang on.
Now, which way are you gentlemen going?
Best give it a quick look. You can't be too careful these days.
Cool. So let's sneak around here. Grab the key.
Excuse me, but this isn't a public area.
Let's bluff
Don't
anyway.
mind me. Just looking for a way out. But I found you instead.
Okay, but you can't be here. Please go back to the public area.
Will do, friend.
All right. Thanks.
There's no need for that bluff, but I wanted to hear what we'd say. Now, Jonty, my man.
Got them.
Nice. Let's head back to the guys. Pretty smooth work getting those keys. I'm not gonna lie, I really thought you'd blow it.
Ye of little faith, Jonty. Wasn't that hard to get them.
Yeah. Anyway, I was wrong. Respect. You might just fit right in with us.
Thanks. I think.
Yo, party people! The key masters have returned.
Yeah, we have.
Guys, all right, let's get our drink on. Ladies, bar's open. Come on over and join us for some tasty beverages.
All right, folks. The bar is open. What'll it be?
Something that kicks hard like a mule. I'm sobering up here.
You and me both.
Slammer sounds good.
I do make a mean tequila slammer.
Read my mind.
Now that's more like
One
it,
slammer
kid.
for Mr. Magnetic coming up.
Catchy, right? Crux coined that one. I'm actually trying to copyright it at the moment. Wasn't too keen on it at first, but my new lady friend over there, she digs it, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I bet she does.
Between you and I, it's like shooting fish in a barrel here. It's like bang, bang, bang. Then back to my villa for X-rated wrestling. You get what I'm saying, bro, right? I don't need to spell it out for you.
No, I think I get the picture.
I want to punch him so hard right now.
Me too.
Me too what?
From me to you. One tequila slammer.
To my new friend, Smythe. It is true what they say. Not all heroes wear capes.
You're all right, Smythe. You're
And
all
just an
right.
Down in
observation
one.
here, those shorts are very kind to you.
Q-Track is live. You can get out of there now.
Nice.
Any plans for tonight?
Oh, yeah, there's that hootenanny in the restaurant. Need to make an appearance. Got my eyes on a hot Portuguese chick I met at the convention. Tess? Terry? Teresa. Yeah, that's it, Teresa. PhD in I don't know, seaweed or some shit. She's into me, so it'd be rude not to.
I've met her. So how long you in Vietnam for?
Not sure. My ex went nuclear, threw me out, took the dog, slashed my threads, deleted my favorite TV shows, like total meltdown. So, called the boys up, took them out here with me. You know the way it is, brah. When life gives you lemons, turn them into margaritas.
What brought you to the convention?
The sequel to Magna Liquid. I call it Magna Melt. Breaks plastics down in seconds. Gone. Poof. Like that shit never existed. I'm talking clean oceans in our lifetime, bro. Need extra bank to move it into full production.
Time for me to shoot. Remember, drink responsibly.
No chance. Jonty, you're up. Plant yourself behind that bar and keep those drinks.
Lovely stuff.
You got it.
Magnum Melt sounds a bit dangerous.
All Q-Tracks alive. Lorca, Hernandez, and White all present and accounted for.
Hey, Moneypenny. Where are Damien and his men now?
On the ground at Halong Bay. I'm tracking 2 SUVs that met his group at the airport. They're about a 3.5-hour drive out from you. That means you have 3.5 hours to prepare.
Perfect. I've got some time to kill.
And here we are at the Emperor Villa. Maybe friend Teresa is around and about. Although, we do have one last thing on the radar. So I guess we're not visiting Teresa just yet. Sounds like everything might kick off at the restaurant when they have that old hootenanny down the line. Now, you lot just
Breathe again.
doing a bit of yoga.
Remember?
Excuse me, folks.
You've already done the hardest part. Turning up.
I guess we're going back to our villa? Or maybe this is how we're spending the next 3.5 hours.
What are you doing?
Yes, sir?
Cocktail, please. Surprise me.
James, what are you playing at?
I'm taking a moment.
We're blending
Be
in.
serious. Damien's en route. We need to be ready.
Who says I'm not?
Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be?
Ramon took that Q track pretty quickly. What did you have on him?
Agua Verde was a waste recycling outfit caught dumping pollutants into South American rivers 20 years ago. Poisoned hundreds of residents. His younger brother Raul set up the deal. Thought he was making a difference. Ramon spent millions compensating the family's medical care and expenses over the last 2 decades.
Jesus. If Damien's gonna copy Caliban, how are they gonna explain the dead body in the Mexican landfill?
The corpse was taken to a morgue in Sinaloa for autopsy. There were reports of a fire that same night. The fire chief's report from the station said it was just a fault with the alarm system.
Damien.
Very likely he sent a cleanup crew in to cover up their tracks.
Smart.
Moneypenny, I never get the chance to ask. How are you holding up?
Christ. Okay, let's see. Bright is gunning for M's head. The 00 program is on the verge of being shuttered for the 2nd time. And, oh yes, almost forgot. You and Greenway are terrorists, according to Sir Nicholas Webb. Other than that, I'm peachy. Right, since we're sharing, let's do you. How are you doing?
I'm waiting for my cocktail.
Here you go, sir. We call it Folking Chum. The perfect infusion of heritage and creativity.
Sounds delightful. Chin chin, Moneypenny.
James, something's wrong. It's Lorca. I think she's in trouble. Her heart rate's spiking and her oxygen levels are falling through the floor. Get to her suite. Now.
On the way.
But Damien's
Is it lunchtime already? Either that.
not here yet, so
Heart rate's at 55 now.
does she just have a medical issue?
46. Move faster.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know, but it's still dropping. 35 now. Something's really wrong, James.
No shit. I'm almost there.
At least we know where to go, because I'd already checked the place out.
Blocked.
Up there.
Up where? Up there. Up.
Oh, she's fine.
She certainly is.
John?
Drinking alone was never my forte.
Well, I didn't realize you were this thirsty.
Parched, actually. You were freediving.
Yeah, being a marine biologist comes in handy.
Of course.
Oh, what's your number?
Chasing a 6 at the moment.
6. Very impressive.
People think it's all about the lungs, but it's all in the mind.
A mistake easily made.
So, what can I get you? You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes. So let me guess, you don't like it too sweet. You don't like it too complicated. You like it straight up.
Yeah. I've been known to experiment.
Moneypenny doesn't need to see this.
Audio. James. Still on. Tea time.
Yeah, go get a cuppa. That'll pass 3.5 hours, no trouble. Now we're looking dapper for the restaurant.
Feels a bit tight. You sure Q got the measurements right?
I'll be the judge of that. Put the glasses on. Let me see.
Yeah, they've got adaptive lenses.
Well?
Not sunglasses anymore.
Ooh, very dapper. Give us 12.
Piss off.
Aren't you missing something? The bow tie?
How do we bow tie?
I don't suppose Q included instructions.
How on earth did you make it through boarding school without tying one?
It's complicated.
Shall I get Q on the line?
Please do. Q? Help me out here, would you?
Relax, Bond. It's a bow tie, not C4. All right. Make one end ever so slightly longer than the other.
You people and your vague measurements.
Pay attention, please.
So far,
Yes,
so
sir.
tight.
There we are. Now, we're off to the races.
It would appear so.
Now, fold the short end to create our first bow shape. After that, drape the longer end over the center, nice, clean and even, please.
You know, I've disarmed bombs less complicated than this.
Nicely done.
That was the most complex
Now you're getting it.
QTE
Oh, look at
in the
you.
game.
Saving the world, one wardrobe malfunction at a time.
Now the second bow. Fold that longer end to mirror the first. You'll see a small loop forming behind the front bow. Take the folded end, push it through the loop. Steady now. Don't panic. Blow the whole thing.
Right, no panic. Just a growing sense of humiliation. Listen, if anyone asks, I was never trained for this.
Our lips are sealed. Right, Moneypenny?
Absolutely. Sealed shut. Rooting for you here, James.
Excellent work, Bond.
Let's see if it survives cocktail hour first.
Almost there. Gently pull the folded parts on both sides to tighten the knot. And once you do that, tug the loose ends to even it out. We're aiming for slight asymmetry here, more character. Looks less like a cheap clip-on.
Which would have been easier, by the way.
Lastly, ensure the knot is nice and firm, and that's it. You're done.
And
Now
people
we
say
know.
field ops are stressful.
So there we go. We've put on a bow tie. Diving watch. Another collectible. Wonderful. So I guess it's time to hit the party. But you know things are going to get chaotic when we get over there. There's going to be drama and excitement as Damien and his goons show up, and bombs are going to explode and guns are going to be fired. So why don't we leave it here today? This was just a nice, chill, fun time. No one's heart rate went through the roof. Teresa's went quite low, to be honest. And yeah, it's just a nice little relaxed time. Join us next time when there will be explosions and gunfire and mayhem once again. Until then, thanks for watching, friends.